President Donald Trump is going to be a major league budget cutter. And that's the story of the riff. So, Trump's OMB, Office of Management and Budget, order shows he is serious about cutting spending. It's Doge on steroids. OMB put out a circular that orders all executive departments and agencies to freeze all federal grants, loans, credits, and subsidies that are consistent with President Trump's recent executive orders. This is going to include stuff like foreign aid, diversity, equity, inclusion money, and maybe most importantly, the Green New Deal. It could be that this spending freeze will negate the entirety of the misnamed Inflation Reduction Act, which was nothing more than an enormous left-wing slush fund to Joe Biden's corporate cronies, and which was repriced to total over $1 trillion. And the unpopular mandates and grants and credits to buy electric cars, well, all that enraged millions of Americans who want free choice to purchase gasoline-powered cars or diesels or big trucks or whatever they want. But there'll be much more the administration is going to look at once all the key players are in place. For example, a recent Wall Street Journal editorial entitled "The Great Biden Welfare Blowout" makes the case that the GOP should go back to pre-pandemic spending on Medicaid and food stamps, known as SNAP. Now, today there are about 10 million more people on Medicaid than there were before COVID. Federal and state spending on the program, listen to this, has grown by 60% to $963 billion. That's $963 billion. It's bigger than the entire defense budget. And also, Biden officials waived work requirements for able-bodied adults for all the welfare programs, including Medicaid and SNAP and food stamps and others. It is quite likely that President Trump will restore incentives to work for the able-bodied, even while he still can protect the social safety net for those who are truly in need. But there's still more on the budget-cutting front. Again, turning to the Journal, the Civil Service Reform Act of 1978, stay with me on this, it allows the president to redesignate jobs if they involve policymaking at any level. This could apply to over 50,000 federal employees. Already, Mr. Trump has frozen hiring across the board, including contractors, and he ordered agencies to submit plans to cut their staff. Finally, I still believe President Trump will restore executive impoundment authority, which, among other things, would enable him to revoke programs that may have been appropriated but remain unspent. There are huge potential savings to that. For over 200 years, American presidents had impoundment authority where they deemed congressional spending to be wasteful or unnecessary. So, when you all look at the president's economic policy, tax cuts, deregulation, drill baby drill, tariff diplomacy, don't forget to add major league federal budget and workforce reductions. This package is absolutely counter-inflationary, even while it can spawn the blue-collar boom. And that's the riff.